as he points out, our minds make real and not real. This question of stories is actually quite important because, as Chris points out, we live by story. One of the very basic experiences of Zen practice is to become aware of our stories. Our minds quickly go to right and wrong, true and not true. And there's a place for that. But before you get to true and not true, there's the perception of what the story actually is. And my experience, at least, is that the human thinking, feeling mind is a very complicated place. This interdependency or interconnectedness or dependent origination that Chris pointed out often sounds, it basically means that the one is the many is the one. As he said, nothing arises outside of its conditions, and everything is interconnected. Nothing is separate and independent from anything else. And as Chris said, there's an aspect of that which is clarifying. So when we say meditate on it, it's not an intellectual meditation about what is the meaning of interdependence or interconnectedness. It's paying attention to the reality of it, finding it in your experience. It's not listening to a good sentence and saying, that's beautiful, it must be so. The Buddha taught, find out for yourself. So we use the teaching as a point of entry. And in that point of entry, we do our own investigation. So Buddha taught everything is interconnected. Nothing is separate from anything else in the universe. Everything arises out of conditions. Buddha is put up in an exalted place. The Buddha's words, as far as we know them, have importance, especially when you're in a Buddhist world. But the Buddha said, don't believe it just because I said it. Investigate, experience, find out what's true yourself. So this hit is letting go. Just because I didn't like it doesn't mean you were wrong. It's really about me, it's not about you. But we're always putting it out onto others. We're projecting our own experience onto the world around us. That's a psychological fact. But when we do that, we lose sight of the world as it is. So this point is about coming back to this moment. Just hear, just see, just smell, just taste. The truth is always appearing. If we can let go of the preconception, then we can experience what is. If we hold on to the old stories and old ideas, we'll never see what's happening, because everything is filtered through that story.